But the big story on Action News tonight is the first wave of fallout. As the world reacts to President Donald Trump's sweeping new tariff plan, Republicans and Democrats alike sounding the alarm tonight over what many call a massive new tax hike. Investors around the globe made clear what they thought the impact would be today. The markets plunging at the opening bell, the Dow shedding nearly 1,700 points, the Nasdaq falling by almost 6%. This was the worst day for the markets since the early days of the pandemic. Tonight, the questions being asked by both business leaders and everyday Americans are many. Not whether prices will rise, but when and by how much. And will what the president calls short-term pain lead to his promised result? More products made in America by Americans. We've got team coverage here tonight. Annie McCormick talking to financial experts about the immediate impact on people's retirement accounts. But let's begin here with Action News' Walter Perez, keeping tabs on what this might mean in the checkout aisle. He's live in Ballackinwood tonight. Walter, most agree everything is about to get quite a bit more expensive.
That's right, Brian. I mean, these bananas here are from Colombia. I paid 54 cents a pound for these at the Acme behind me. Now, assuming the impact of the tariffs translates into a 20% increase overall, these same bananas will go for 65 cents a pound. You add that to the cost of your entire shopping list, and you're talking about a dramatic increase in prices. By the time the effect of the tariff settles in, economists say we can expect that to translate into a 20% increase in a wide variety of supermarket items. Dr. John Stanton, a professor of food marketing at St. Joseph's University, says you could decide to purchase locally sourced produce and other food items. But he says even that will prove to be a short-term solution.
Thank God for Jersey tomatoes. But for the most part, yes, because even with our locally produced products, eventually the gas and all the other things are going to require them to increase their prices.
Consider that according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, approximately 60% of fruits and around 40% of vegetables are imported to the U.S. Then you throw in the imports like olive oil, even most seafoods, and the impact on your budget will be significant. Adib Ibrahim, manager of the Cousins supermarket in North Philadelphia, says the challenge to keep prices low is daunting because it's not just the food that comes from overseas.
In the supermarket, a lot of the reusable bags, they're coming from China. A lot of the plastic products that come from China. A lot of packaging.
We also spoke with plenty of shoppers who say they simply do not have an extra dollar to spare.
My shopping's been affected. Now it's just my cart's going to get lighter and lighter.
I have to spend $500 for groceries for 4 people, and that comes from one of my utility bills, gas bills. Now, what should I buy, for groceries or pay a bill? I'm stuck.
Now, Dr. Stanton has some suggestions to keep your costs down. For example, you can go to a discount food store, you can buy fewer perishable items, or you can go old-fashioned and look for sales or use coupons. Reporting live from Ballackinwood, Walter Perez, Channel 6 Action News. Brian?
Going to be difficult choices nonetheless. Walter, thank you.